What is up? Alright, I'm going to do a quick little chat. I'm kind of falling away from the regular videos because I kind of want to chat about some other things. But just a quick update. I got 2 new customers today, and for $1,600 in sales, adds it up. My goal was $30,000 in sales for the month of October, and 50 new customers. I'm at, on the 13th, Friday the 13th, I'm at 6 new customers, $36.90 in sales. I have a big sale coming up that I know I'm getting, but it's not official till Tuesday, so I will update it then, which will really help me reach my goal. It's a very hard goal, hard to get. I want to hit it. I need to work. Oh, would you look at that? I need to work harder to reach it. I think I'm doing good, but if I want to reach that goal, I'm going to have to work my little behind off and pick up the pace. That's all it is. I'm going to keep that goal up there until I hit it, until I do 30,000 in sales and I get new customers in a month, no matter what. This is going to start, it's dropping off. I mean, it's going, once we get a cool snap, the sales are going to drop off. I got to keep pushing. I'm going to keep that goal up there. Wouldn't it be really cool if like the slowest month is like January, December, January, February, like it'd be really cool if I got that goal like in a month like that. It'd be like, that'd be really amazing actually. So it'd be cool. I'm going to keep that goal up there. And I'm not going to take it off until I reach it, and then when I reach it, I'm going to raise the roof. It's just how it goes. But what I wanted to talk today is about just staying positive and being positive, which is just difficult. But some tips I've learned over time, really not from myself, but from the books I've listened to on audio or I've read. And quick thing on that, you sidetrack myself, I do not like to read. That's it. It's how it is. I never enjoyed it, and I don't. I've only read like 5 books, and I enjoyed the books, but I had to like force myself to read. And I'm just like, you know what? And you hear those people, you know, you have to read so many. No, you don't have to, but it's good to read so many if you want to keep learning and advancing. Read a book a week, a book a month, you know, whatever it is. Something that's like the average person reads 1 book a year. You know, the average you know, entrepreneur reads. I think it's like 8 or 12 or something like that. I think it's 8 a year average. So I listen to a lot on audio. I've probably gotten over 20 books on audio that I've gone through once or more than once. And I can feed it in while I work that way, and I enjoy it a lot more. I feel like maybe you don't get as much content because you're not physically reading every word, but yet when I would read the books, I'd catch my mind dozing off because I'm forcing myself to read. And I would forget, and I would be like, oh my gosh, I just read a whole paragraph and I didn't catch what I said. Just like, what a waste. So the same thing happens, so I might as well listen to an audio if I'm enjoying it a lot more. You know, so that's just a way of adjusting in life, you know, just because you don't like reading, oh, I'll never be able to read. You know, there's a way around it. Audiobooks, perfect, and I found it, and I do listen to a bunch of podcasts and all kinds of things for free. You know, podcasts are free. I pay for the books on audio, which they're cheaper than paper books, and you know, and on Audible you can keep a little library of them and go back to them whenever you want. So I think it's cool. I enjoy consuming my my knowledge or my books in that way. I enjoy it a lot more, and I'm not feel like I'm forcing myself to do something I don't want to do. So that's that. And but a way to stay positive in my life, what I do, I'm going to always try to remember this, but in a nice way, not a nice way, but mind my own business. You know, it's easy to get caught up in the world, especially with Facebook and everything, to be just caught up in life and a lot of crazy things. I mean, you could say especially what's going on nowadays, but you can always say that I feel like you can always say that anytime. Oh, especially nowadays, you know. I bet you in the 90s they always said, oh, especially nowadays, you know. You always say especially nowadays. So I try to look at things and don't let them consume my mind unless they're going to directly affect me in my future. So I look at something, makes me mad, angry, upset, whatever, Think about it. Is this going to directly affect my life or my goals or where I want to be in life? Like 90% of the time, or maybe more than 90% of the time, it's no. So you know what? Let it go. It's kind of hard, like especially when you see something and be like, oh, you know, especially on Facebook, oh, you're wrong. I need to prove you right, or you're not going to. They're going to think the same way no matter how many facts you bring at them. People don't want to be proven wrong, and that's life. That's how it is. There's nothing wrong about that. So you're not going to prove them wrong. If they're going to change their mind, it's going to be because they wanted to, or something they found out themselves, not something you told them. That's how it is. You waste a lot of time. I've been caught in it. I'm 100% guilty. Since I've tried to do this, I've been a lot better at it. I used to get in a lot of Facebook arguments over nothing, and they never went anywhere. I mean, seriously, it's just such a waste of time, waste of energy and stress. Because I feel like people feel like they're so stressed and overwhelmed all the time. It's because you make yourself. 90% of the stuff you don't have to be. 10% of the stuff you have to worry about. And that's like, I feel like with my life, that's what I need to do with starting my own business and getting everything together and going. I've kind of been making it a stressful situation when it doesn't have to be. It really doesn't have to be. I should make it fun. This is fun. Everything I do is a challenge. I have this much stuff to do today in this much time. I used to stress about it, and sometimes I still do. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's really hard. It's like human nature. It's very, very difficult. It's gonna take practice, and that's what I'm gonna try to continue to do. But honestly, it's fun to figure out how am I gonna do this much stuff in this much time. It's like a challenge, like because if I don't do it, it's not the end of the world. Like, you know, if I go to a customer I thought I was gonna go to, I don't. You just call them, and most of the time they're okay with it. You do it the next day. Like, it's really not a big deal, even though it feels like it is, or you know, it's really not. Most people, you know, you work up yourself, make it feel like it's worse. So I kind of look at things as a challenge, and you know, I get up in the morning and I look at the list, and then things come at me during the day, and I find a way to get over them. You know, you need to adjust in the situation you're in. I think that's one of the most powerful things you can do in life. There's a lot of them, I guess, but I think that's up there on the list. I think that's a very big thing, is to adjust to the situation you are in. You know, and I try to make work fun. You know, let me see how much I can get done today. Today's Friday the 13th, and it was every customer I saw today, potential customer, sold. Sold! You get a new car, you get a new car. In my case, you get a green lawn. Sold! Sold! Awesome. Love it. New customers. Someone who trusts and believes in me and believes in the things we're doing. And I'm going to do everything that I can to prove them right and keep them as customers and continue building and growing this company into something awesome that I'm going to enjoy and I can bring to people. Really cool. And then I got a lot of services done. To be honest, I've been behind really ever since the hurricane. Can't blame the hurricane. Really my fault. I could have done a lot of things to get up there. But I'm finally done with it. And then going out of town didn't help, but like I said, there's still things I could have done. Completely my fault while I'm not caught up. But I made a goal to be caught up by this week. Tomorrow I have a lot to do on a Saturday, but I think I can get there, and if not, I get out there Sunday and I'm going to be caught up. So by Sunday, I'm going to be completely caught up with everything I need to do. And it'll feel really, really good because I haven't been. I haven't been really far behind. But like I said, I made it a game. It's fun. I'm going to say, you know what? I'm tired of being behind. We'll see if I can get caught up this week. I'm not stressing about it. I'm not worried about it. Let's just see if I can do it. And then if you do it, you feel so good. And it's going to be great. And life's amazing. And then, you know what? You start it again next week. You make a new challenge. You make a challenge of the day. You make a challenge of the hour. Have fun, man. Have fun with it. It's not the end of the world. Here's what's sick. I'm ending this video because I drag on like I always do. I even do that at work, talking to my customers. But I cried over a job. That's how it goes. I made a mistake. Well, someone exaggerated what happened, but I still made a mistake. And I was going to lose a new job that I got that I thought I wanted really bad. It ended up being not a very fun job, but great experience in life for me. As I'll never forget this job I had, is the experience the bad experience I had, but I thought I needed it and wanted this job so bad, and I thought I based my whole life around this job. I didn't get fired, but like I cried thinking I was going to get fired. I mean, really, that's how passionate I was about it. But at the same time, it was like, because I thought it was the end of the world, which is why I guess I didn't cry out of passion. I cried because I thought it was the end of the world. Like if I, oh no, I get fired. There's no other pest control jobs. You know what? I mean, I should have apologized and should have taken it, but I took it so serious and thought it was in the world. I had this gut-wrenching feeling in my stomach till I knew I wasn't being fired and all that. As I didn't have the mindset that I do now, and I don't expect to have this mindset a year later. That was maybe more than a year ago, but things are gonna change. Life's gonna change, but seeing it as like a game and seeing it as being fun has really changed the way you do things and the attitude and the senses. And you know what? Every time you see somebody, just wave to them, say hi. I'm gonna try to do that a lot more. Just say hi to people, wave, be positive. Start conversation, or just hey, how you doing? Instead for just standing in line and not talking to somebody, just oh hey, how you doing? I'm gonna start doing that a lot more. I do that a decent amount. I just want to start doing it a lot more and see how it works. See the reactions I get, because I know when people do it to me, for some reason I feel good, and I want to make other people feel good about it. And if you don't get a good response, it's okay. Just keep doing your thing. So it's a cool, quick little video. It's not quick. It's not little video, but that's how I do. I drag on. That's how I feel about it. So. Just wanted to put it out there. I want to stay positive, rise and grind, keep growing, keep going, growing and going. 1, 2. Thanks for anyone who watched this video, and to future Chad. I hope I can look back at this and laugh, and this brings value to me in the future. That's the point of these, and hold myself accountable. Rise and grind.